My name is Anna Rendich, and I had the honor to be invited to create this piece. The title of this piece is Spiritual Awareness. It is around 43 works, individual works. When I started first, I visited twice the building to try to absorb what it means to me. And when I changed, I thought I was going to do a longer pieces, and after I decided to start with small pieces, because to me interconnectedness is the essential of this part of this creating this work. I am not interested really in the end, what I get. If I get something pretty, something perfect, no. To me, it's the act of making something, connecting the spiritual world with the physical world, with the material world. That was the part of big contact with the material. The material is acrylic, oil, and resin. Resin, it resonates to me because it's an underestimated medium, but depends how you work, you can make it worthy to see it, and worthy to read it differently. It's almost like human beings. At the first look never is going to be probably the one that you know the person. It takes going deep in a relationship. So this piece is the interconnectedness. You are going to always listen to me talking about interconnectedness, because this is a place where students, a place for students. Okay. And the way that I saw it is this building, I saw it as a bridge. One thing is the knowledge, memorization, information, and data, and the other one is crossing to the spiritual world of the growth of the soul. And how can we be better as a human being? And how can we take care the mind and the body too? So it is like a bridge. That's the reason it interests me, the building, so much interests me, the mission. Besides, then we all know, I personally think that in UVA, there are not too many universities that embody excellence as much as UVA. No, so many things really made me feel that this is I could work with this, because I don't decorate things. So I really need to have a connection with whatever space I am going to tackle. No. Also, this is a big production. Many people were involved. My director, Hagan Rushton Tampellini, was the right hand, connected with Connie Ellen, and different people here at the Contemplative Commons. Has been patient, time, and really working with this, with the maintenance, with the person who did the clips. So it is a big production. No, it's not only my work. My work is at the end. But the interesting thing to me, working with from the contemplative side, it is that I entered to my studio almost like calming my mind. So my mind really something like slowly start to leave behind everything, and introspection start to take over. And I work very intuitively. This is thank you to maturity, probably. No, I don't know. So the work, I don't go and I say I choose the red one because it's pretty or it's yummy, When I have the guidance, when I absorb the tones here, with the yellows, with the ginkgo biloba. Now the ginkgo biloba is one of the oldest trees in the world, has survived the Ice Age. So culturally and spiritually has so much value. No, so we have one aspect of my works was to have ambers and yellows included to resonate with the ginkgo biloba tree. No, so you will see ambers and yellows, and they look almost like orange because the leaf. I had to study the leaf changes during the seasons. You know. What else I can say about the one thing that fascinates me as human being is spiritual growth. You know, it is not too many schools worry about that. We worry about students graduate and have the information and bye-bye, but no, in a holistic way, the whole person. And I am really so happy to know about, to be part of this, that this is one of the main, if not the most important characteristic that an individual can have, that is soul growing and evolve to become something better for us and for the humanity, and to be also for others and for ourselves. We are not alone in this world. So the interconnectedness, and I say it's going to be repeated, has to be with all of this. So how students should see this, I don't expect any more than what it is. It's something that to live with responsibility, with intelligence, and don't forget that meaningful connections, and one of the best things that can leave you when you leave this school, meaningful connections with your professors, with your friends, with the roommates. So pay attention to those things, because in the long run, it will be the best companion. The colors are not foreign to the building, are foreign to the rhythms of the earth around art, the nature around here, and nature. So I try to follow the guidelines, and we talk, because as I say, this is really a production, many people involved, no? You never know how it's going to come up, because I was not interested in making something perfect. You are going to see. It's more the process from the moment that you start it, and you start to disassociate from everything and only associate what this building brought me. I thought it yellow, well, but I mix in the yellow a little blue, I mix a little green. It's not like with the yellow, every color has a little bit of the other one to try to interconnect. But the same with you will see in life, then you will, when you live in the university, you will have a little bit of one professor, a little bit of a classmate that you love it, a little, if we are open to receive, the world is absolutely amazing.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So it is open to receive you, and I just say, if you bring your a smile, bring your smile. If you see this one is different, I didn't change it. I didn't change it because I didn't care. I said, well, the color is what I was looking at. Yeah. I am not looking for perfection. Life is not perfection. And your professors don't expect perfection from you. they expect for you to no. It doesn't exist. We all know, you ladies are smart, you know, it doesn't exist perfection, but we have to remember that. It's something that in this world of competition, we think we have to. Yeah, we have to. Yeah. And it's more important in a happy student than trying to reach something that doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. About the small pieces, then the small pieces trying to capture the spiritual life of a young person. It's a very, very unique time in life that I thought I needed to include the small ones because it's the student life, you know. I cannot, there is no cause in this. That's the reason you take it as you see it. But when I was making, I remember saying, oh, this is like this sophomore. I cannot like that. You were the teacher. It was that I make it fun of myself. If I don't laugh about my work, no. And it's a very lonely facet because you are alone in your studio and you have to make something that you feel makes sense, no, and you feel that is your truth, not an artificial thing that is going to look good. But the other side, you will say, people, oh, this is so pretty. It's about colors, and it is okay. I don't mind. Just it brings a smile or make a person feel okay. It is enough. That's the reason. Take it as you see it. I don't expect more.
So if the small rectangles are like a freshman or a first year, would the circles be like a grown like human?
The circles is more wholeness. When we feel when we are in the stage, then our spiritual foundations reach a very deep form, no? And then we don't have less prejudice. We are more open. Our awareness expands. That's the reason I wanted to include the circles, because the circles is called the wholeness, no? And it's the stage of the be welcome, be caring, be thoughtful, and evolve, no? Evolve for expanding your awareness. Always, that is another concern that I have.